Alright, what's up guys? So, welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. I don't think I've ever done one where it's talking on a DLC. But overall talking on the video game, The Division 2 and their latest DLC, Battle for Brooklyn. Is Battle for Brooklyn worth buying? No, it's not. The crazy thing about it is that I think I think Brooklyn was that first like map that you start off in the first division. They provided that with the game. So my question is to Ubisoft, why not have just provided that with the Warlords of New York? Last I checked, Brooklyn is a part of New York, correct? So really at the end of the day, you're paying 14 $15 for, hold on for a second, let me see how much this DLC is. But they do currently got the game on sale. But yeah, to me it's like even buying the game itself, it's not worth buying. But hold on for a second, let me see this battle for, oh, it's 14, no, it's 14.99. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, they got a deluxe one too. That's 24.99. Even that. But yeah, so the just the regular DLC itself is 14.99. Then when you get the deluxe, which comes with like some colorways, I think of some like weapons and stuff, that's 24.99. Let me see what the deluxe is. So it comes with the deluxe the DLC deluxe DLC edition, get access to the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, canvas outfit, and canvas weapon skin. So yeah, you just get an outfit and some weapon skins. You don't get like no specialized weapons or anything. And that's what just trips me out about the game. I'm like, fam, this is your guys' game. Like, why not just provide us? Why not provide us for a thing where it's like you get one like exotic weapon redemption, or even just a weapon redemption where it's a weapon of your choosing? Why not have like some stuff like that in there? But it's like they're providing us with things that's like, fam, we didn't ask for this. And then on top of that, so no, let me just overall talk on the DLC, my experience with this. So yeah, because for those that don't know, I'm a little bit of a Division fan. I feel like after this DLC though, it's getting me further and further away from the game. It's like I just went back and started playing the original game because they have it for some odd reason. They just want to spam the same enemy over and over again. Now here's the thing, I don't have an issue with spamming enemies. What I do have an issue with though is that it takes so many shots. Like them guys with them like plexiglass shields or whatever, it takes so many shots to take them down. Now, if I'm using a light machine gun, no, I'd use two different light machine guns. I used one that shot out 100 rounds that didn't really do that much damage, and then I shot out one, or had one with that shot out 50 rounds where it did a little bit more damage. My thing is this though. I don't care what kind of shield you have. If you're having a light machine gun, what could I overall use as an example? It's a decent sized gun. Like you're most likely it's gonna take you two arms to hold. I mean, it's like that with most guns. So, anyways, but my thing is this: decent sized gun, big giant bullets. I would imagine that a light machine gun is going to do some damage to a shield. And I'm not trying to have no military experts in my comment section talking about, oh, well, I'm not hearing no technically. This is a video game. I'm not trying to hear no technicals or none of that stuff. I am simply trying to play a game and have fun. But if I'm shooting at somebody, it shouldn't take the whole magazine to take them out. And then next thing you know, it'd be like, cause no, so they kept spamming them guys with the shields. They have these axes, they run up on you, start swinging at you and stuff. Obviously, it's gonna do some damage. My question is, it's like, fam, so them gunshots that I just shot at them, or them bullets that I just shot at them, they ain't did nothing to them. They ain't gonna slow them down. They ain't gonna. That's why I'm like at times, with the Division, just with Ubisoft, I'm like, who are you guys consulting with when it comes to like developing a military game or whatever it is that you're wanting to? Because my thing is this: if I'm developing a military game, I'm contacting some soldiers. I want to get like some valuable information so I can like portray this in the video game, but in a way where it's like, okay, like this is pretty realistic, but at the same time, I am offering a fun experience. But yeah, it just seems like that none of that doesn't matter, with the Division. It's like they want to put you in some missions where it's like it's pretty much this game, it's and I feel like that this DLC and some of the missions, it's designed to play co-op with other people and stuff. Like it's one of those things, and I'm playing it on normal. So I'm like, that's why I'm not trying to hear nothing about no skill issue. I've been playing this game since it came out. Though there ain't no skill issue. No, I feel like the only skill issue that's being detected is with Ubisoft's development towards the game. So that's why I'm like, I'm not hearing none of that skill. Anytime somebody bring that up, I'm gonna say no, Ubisoft got a skill issue because it shouldn't take them this long to come. And my thing is this: still getting back to that Warlords of DLC Warlords of New York DLC. Why not just have Brooklyn just be a part of that? Why not just say, hey, we're doing a map expansion for the Warlords of New York DLC where we're now at in Brooklyn? You got my thing is this: you guys have added all these other areas. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I made, but it's like I think that was the one and only other DLC that you guys released. Hold on for a second. Let me check again, because I think, yeah, it's like besides that it was like passes and things. But let me see. Battle for Brooklyn, okay. And then yeah, Warlords of New York. So it wasn't like there was no other like map expansions, any of that, all that other stuff you guys just added in there for free. So it's like my thing is this: if you guys know that like this is gonna be some of the final few content for the game, why not just have it where this DLC was gonna be free? Because I just feel like that Ubisoft, it's like they're trying to like make money. You're trying to do some 2K stuff. And so I'm like, nah, bro. It's just, yeah, that pretty much the point that I'm trying to make. The Battle for Brooklyn DLC, it's not worth buying. I guess like if you do own the game and you're like, okay, well, it's $14.99. So if you do want to get the DLC, I'll wait till it's on sale. Wait till they do a summer sale, so at least then you're not buying it full price. Because I'm like, I just feel like that you're not getting at least for me, I didn't get a good experience with this DLC. I went back and just played the old content of the game because I'm like, yeah, it seems like you either have to be a certain level or have certain weapons to do these missions. But it's like, how am I? And that's another thing, just even talking on the core game and the game, yeah, just the game itself. Why is it that as a level, yeah, you're getting to like level 40 weapons and stuff, but why is it that it just feels like they keep spamming the same like gear? It's like, fam, all this gear that exists in the game, give me some other weapons. I feel like every time I play this game, I'm always getting the same stuff. You're getting the same stuff when you're seeing like 2-3 armor, like, yeah, the chest armor, or 2-3 of the same guns, or whether it's pistol or the primary weapons and stuff. Like, fam, there's other weapons that you guys like. Instead of having it where you're dropping, my thing is this: I would rather have a good weapon than to have like some new clothes, a brown shirt, or a black and white hat, or whatever. It's like, bro, have it where the weapon dropping. That should be the next update with this game, where the weapon drops is a little bit better. Because I'm saying that weapon drops is horrible, and it's like you have to play the game on challenging, knowing it's going to be impossible to play that by yourself. But that's how I'm playing it. So like, okay, if that's another thing that you guys should add to the game, add some NPC teammates. So at least then it's like I'm not just going into a gunfight by myself where I'm pretty much outnumbered and things. So, but yeah, overall, this Battle for Brooklyn DLC, if I'm just curious, pretty much like this, and that's how I look at the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. Let's say if Ubisoft was like, oh, we're coming out with another Division game, and it's gonna take place, and like I'm trying to think of some like, let's say Florida or California or something like that, right? And then at some point in time, they announce that they're doing a Washington DC DLC, and then all it is just the White House, where they had like this big giant. So that's pretty much how I look at the Warlords of New York and the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, where it's like, why not just copy and paste the map that you have from the first division into the new division? Wouldn't that make more sense? And people are all like, oh, well, that took in too long. That did. Okay, this game's been out for like what, 2019, 2018 or something like that? Hold on for a second. Let me go back to the nah, that game did not come out. No, I think it came out on Steam in 2023, but it did not come out in 2023. This game came out 2019. Yeah, game's been out since 2019. I'm not trying to hear no like, oh, that would have taken too long. They could have been working on that like right when they released the game, and then that could have been the DLC, where it could have been like, yeah, New York DLC, where it's just a copy and paste. At least then it's like, oh, okay, we're getting the whole New York that we got in the first division. But anyways, yeah, I just don't think that the DLC is worth buying. It's like the story, it just seems, if I guess I could just talk on the game itself, story seems bland. It doesn't really seem like you're getting any new weapons or new gear. Seems like the most new gear that I've gotten was clothes. So if you're looking to thinking you're gonna get like new armor, new weapons, all that stuff, no. You're not. It's just you're getting a crazy looking Brooklyn, and that's it. And it doesn't even, I don't know. It's maybe it might be the same size as that Brooklyn map that they had in the first division, but if not that, then it's like, yeah, bro, but by the first division, I feel like you would get your money's worth playing that version of New York than you would this Division 2 version of New York. But Anyways, with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.